The Colosseum, built in 80 AD as a gift to win the hearts of the citizens of Rome, to entertain and thrill with astonishing battles and terrifying carnage. But the games were only a part of what the Colosseum had to offer to citizens that traveled from all corners of the empire. So how did the Colosseum continue to influence the people once they had left the arena?
Sometimes the games actually lasted for weeks, so there was really big activity day and night.
The towering remains of the Colosseum still impress us even today. 1900 years ago, it would have looked even more magnificent. The stone, now weathered after 2 millennia, would have shone brightly polished. In the perfect archways, statues of marble and gold trumpeted the glory of Rome. Its walls stretched nearly 2,000 feet around the outside, rising higher than any other structure in the city. This was the biggest single building ever created by the empire. Today, in Rome, little trace exists of anything beyond the amphitheater walls. But Wolfgang Neubauer thinks there was much more to Rome's spectacle of entertainment. Near Vienna, Austria, he is hoping to find new evidence of how the empire designed and laid out the complex of buildings surrounding the amphitheater. In these fields lie the remains of a mysterious lost Roman town called Carnuntum, complete with its own amphitheater, modeled on the Colosseum.
All the remains of these buildings, all the walls, all the floors, they are invisible to the eye. It's just a green field, but we have a huge town here. The central area of Carnuntum is spreading all over about 10 square kilometers.
But unlike in Rome, the ruins here have never been built on. Underground, the remains of every building lie intact. This lost town can give Wolfgang clues about the network of buildings around the Colosseum and the role they played. He's searching for hidden buildings using ground-penetrating radar.
This is the largest survey ever undertaken on a Roman town so far. Everything is preserved in the ground. The only task we have to do is to make it visible again.
His scans reveal a massive building surrounding the amphitheater itself.
We can now depict here a complete new quarter of Carnuntum. So it's outside of the town and it's built direct in relation to the amphitheater.
An entire village grew around the amphitheater to cater for the vast crowds that would flock here, just like at a modern-day football game. The same as at the Colosseum. The scans of this invisible town also reveal that the stars of the games, the gladiators, were given special privileges.
This is the first school of gladiators that we found outside of Rome that has been completely surveyed. We can clearly see a line of small rooms, so this must have been the cells for the gladiators. Here we have rooms that they might have used for medical care, but also there is a big hall where they could eat together. So the gladiatorial school in Carnuntum is absolutely unique.
Wolfgang's work is bringing to life the intricate detail of the gladiator school. But his scans also reveal the role played by all the businesses that grew around the amphitheater. The remains reveal an entire town that, like the Colosseum, held gladiator games. This was the 4th biggest amphitheater in the empire. There was an entire street system. A main road into town was lined with fast food outlets, souvenir stalls, shops and businesses catering for the colossal crowds. There was even accommodation for gladiators, with a heated training hall, a garden, and a bath and spa. These gladiators enjoyed every home comfort you could want.